What's good, y'all? Marcus Frazier for Teachable Tuesdays here to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. Thank you for joining me today. Greatly appreciated. As always, if you could, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you stay up to date with all of my future Teachable Tuesdays content. Today, I would like to welcome you to the Summer on Smash series, episode 6, where I talk about fun and unique things to do during the summer and things that you should probably be aware of depending on your geographical location. And today, I'm going to be talking about a couple of things that you can do solo dolo during the fun to just, get outside, have a good time. Granted, you could do these things at any part of year depending on where you live. Like, for example, obviously, if you live in the state of Florida, you could probably go to the beach anytime during the year because it's warm almost all year long. But these are things that are kind of like, in the general sense, if you're living in the States, fun things to do that you might not necessarily always get a chance to do during the year because of weather or time or so on and so forth. So this is in no particular order, just to give you guys a heads up. I'm going to list 5 things a day that you could do solo dolo if you just want some time away by yourself outside. And one of these is going to overlap with the dating one that I mentioned last week, if you had a chance to see that video. If you have not, make sure you check that out after this one. But number one, we're going to start with the beach. Yes, I know everybody is not really a big fan of the beach per se. I know sometimes it can be scorching earth hot on the beach, but nonetheless, if you can find a nice day to go or a day that's not as hot per se, do it. I mean, look, y'all, it's nothing more relaxing than just sitting by the ocean, hearing the waves, you know what I'm saying? Just vibing out and just really, like, I don't know, besides getting some vitamin D, obviously, just having a chance to get away and to be at peace for a little bit. I love it. I don't get in the water when I go to the beach. Well, I rarely do. I might get my feet wet, but I don't like submerge myself in the water. But it's still a nice time to relax. Get yourself a towel, bring a beach chair if you have one, or purchase a beach chair. I would say just get your own. It's going to be a little less expensive, and you can use it over and over again. Get yourself a nice umbrella and just, lay. Maybe you might want to get a tan, or you might just want to chill and put some headphones on. I know plenty of times I go to the beach, I bring my notepad and my pencil and I start writing rhymes, or sometimes I'll DJ on the beach just for fun. I have a little speaker, start DJing. People come by and whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, I think it's a lot of fun. So definitely the beach is a good idea for a solo dolo trip. Another example for a solo dolo trip that you could go on, and this kind of depends on your local transportation, but do some historic visits within your town, within your city, even within your state, depending on how big your state is. If your state is relatively small, maybe you could do a day or two historic trip within your state, right? There are so many hidden gems from a historical standpoint, depending on where you live, that, like, a lot of people, when they say, yo, I'm tired of my state, I feel like it's nothing to do and this and that and so on and so forth, I would argue, even for the smaller states like Rhode Island, Vermont, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and look some things up. I don't know about you, but I'm a very big historic person. I get it from my mama. And I love checking out historical sites. I love learning things about cities and states that I've never known before. But even besides learning, to be honest with you, I love seeing those things up close and personal. The reason why I like seeing those things up close and personal is because no matter how much you read online, no matter how much you research on your own accord, nothing beats the actual experience of just being there. Videos and he say, she say, they say don't do it justice. Like, actually go there and see what it's all about, right? One of the things I love about Orlando in particular is we have something that's called the Sunrail. The Sunrail extends as far as north of DeLand, which is Volusia County, all the way to Point Siena, which is Osceola County. And each of those sites that you stopped at, maybe except Point Siena, because Point Siena is still very much in development. As soon as you get off the Sunrail, you can automatically see historical landmarks, or you're not too far from historical landmarks. And it's really cool. Now, some of these areas, preferably you need a car. Like if you're in DeLand or, I'm sorry, Deltona. Deltona No, I'm sorry. Yeah, I said it right the first time. DeLand is the furthest it goes north. DeLand, Deltona, place like that, you probably need a vehicle, more than likely. Especially like Deltona, that's like the middle of nowhere almost. But some places like Winter Park, Winter Garden, you don't really necessarily need a car. Like the historic marks are right there. You can just walk around and chill in the park and so on and so forth. So yeah, even within your own city, you can see that it's easy access. I know most of us, we prefer driving. That's the number one way to get around. But catch the bus, catch a train. You know what I'm saying? Or a train equivalent, a subway. You know, depending on what city you live in, if you have subways. I think that's a really good idea to just do for a day or two. You know what I'm saying? Or if you do have a car, you know, do a little, state road trip. That's something I've been wanting to do in Florida for the longest. Something I'm probably going to do very soon, and I'll make a vlog about it. You know, just going around Florida, checking out the historic sites and so on and so forth, and learning more about the history. You know, that's something I definitely want to do at some point in time in the near future. Number 3. Third thing you do as far as outside adventures on a solo dolo thing, and I mentioned this in the dating one as well. This is going to overlap. But check out a concert, check out a festival. I'm not going to go too deep into detail in terms of that because I talked about the dating one. But listen, all I'm going to say is music is music. Music is good. And I would actually even challenge you to check out a festival or a concert from an artist that you know nothing about. And the reason why I say that is because I'm all about expansion of music library within oneself, right? I don't like to limit myself to a particular genre. Yes, I have art or artists. Yes, I have artists that I really love, but I also want to get into new artists. I'm always open to getting into new music. So yeah, do that. Like, check out a concert. So that's the one that overlaps. Number 4, this could be outside and inside. This is the only one that's going to be interchangeable. But I want you to challenge yourself, especially if you typically don't have time outside of the summer, to do something new. Do something that you've never, ever done before. I mean, never, ever, like in your life, right? So I'll give you an example. For me, what I'm going to do before the summer is over with is I am actually going to go golfing. Not mini golfing, not top golf, actual golf. Golf is something I've never done before. My uncle Scooter, may he rest in peace, he absolutely loved golf. I mean, golf was, once he retired, golf was just a thing for him that he just did on a regular because it kept him regular. And he just enjoyed it, you know what I'm saying? So that's something that I definitely want to do. I want to go golfing. We definitely have a couple of golfing spots here in Orlando. There's a lot of golfing spots in general all over Central Florida and even South Florida. So that's something that I do plan on doing. I'm going to do some research very soon as far as the different locations I could check out here. And yeah, I'm going to just sign up and just go. I have no experience in golf whatsoever. And I'm still looking forward to just having a good time and just doing my thing with it. You know what I'm saying? And the last thing that I believe that you could do solo, dolo, is do a fitness class outside. Do a fitness class outside. You know, the one thing I love about Orlando is they always have fitness something here, indoors and outdoors. And the number of fitness classes that I've seen outdoors and that I've been to have been absolutely phenomenal. They've had yoga classes outdoors. They've had HIIT classes outdoors. You know what I'm saying? We have running clubs. I mean, you have running clubs everywhere, right? But just different ways for you to remain active, because remember, at the end of the day, health is wealth, and a healthier version of you is a better version of you for the present and for the future. So yeah, those are my 5 things that I would recommend if you are trying to do some things on the solo dolo tip. Like I said, this doesn't necessarily have to be if you're single. I mean, obviously, if you're single, these are great ideas for you to get outside. But if you're not single, these are also still great ideas if you just need your alone time. Because, hey, even in a relationship, guess what? You still need time to yourself, right? You still need to be able to do your own thing. You can't be attached to the hip of your partner all the time, right? You know, he or she has their own things to do, and same thing for you. So that's it, y'all. It's Marcus Frazier with Teachable Tuesdays, here to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. I love you guys. Speaking of trying some new things, Thursday's episode is going to, we're going to be doing something very experimental at the skating rink. As you guys know, I love to skate. I'm actually concluding the Cali Slide vlog series this Saturday, If you haven't had a chance to see number 4, which came out this previous Saturday, check it out. It's been great. Thank you for the feedback. Thank you guys for checking it out. Really, really appreciate y'all. But this is going to have something to do with skating, a little fun experiment that I've been looking forward to trying for quite some time. And yeah, it's going to be fun. I hope you guys look forward to it. But until then, I'll see you guys later. Peace.